Hey, Natanya, you are the first one into the chat, sweetie. Hey now. People be signing checks they can't cash. Things that make you go, Let me go check this out real quick. Let me see if this is still up before I even speak on it. This is a shame, but it is what it is. Let me see where it's at. I'm going to check first before I go saying anything. Oh, they must have got it off their story. Let me go back to the beginning. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. I got it. Let me refresh this. All right, here we go. So how are my beautiful mods? How are my mods? Make sure you guys remember, sweeties, to go into my writing down subscribers, and in the chat right where you guys are at right now, make sure you just put like a welcoming, and make sure if you're on YouTube, you don't, it's not mandatory, but if you're on YouTube, that you hit the like button to get the people started with the likes, the new subscribers. You know, when people see that, you know, others have hit the like button, you know, I'm talking about for new subscribers, they'll be more inclined to do it too. So that's the kind of support that I need from my mods. And now, if you guys cannot make it to the writing new subscribers down, that is not a problem. You're not expected to be at those lives. You know, that is not the content you met me on, and I'm not holding anybody hostage to being on that kind of content. Sorry guys, I had to blow my nose. So I just got in the house. I went shopping and got a couple of things. I always get more than I'm supposed to get, but I got everything I needed and some extras. Life is too short. Life is too short. You feels me? So we're gonna get directly into it like we always do. Hey Natasha, first one into the chat. A day in the life of a Target Aries. Hey Toy. Hey Nicole. Hey Fried Chicken and Fries. Happy Wednesday to you, sweetie. Hey, I want you. Hey, I want you too. I want y'all to hit that like button as well. Now we're gonna get directly into all this mess that's going on. I thought that Sukihana was the last one to get the memo of what I believe LaShawn is trying to do with Shamal, which is put a battery in his back. I think he thinks now this is going to be his big break out here on social media by making by making Shamal think that it was a setup. And what is so diabolical and evil, right? Diabolical, evil, same thing. Is LaShawn is literally making Shamal believe that Sukihana just gets up and says, I'm going to set Shamar up like he's bigger than the program. And to add assault to injury, LaShawn adds on, and I believe that Shakana was in on it too. Two different people in two different spaces doing two different things, and he's throwing all these people in the equation. Why? The startup mess. He tried to do a video LaShawn did a while back ago to get attention to his channel with Sukihana. With what's her name? Put it in the chat, guys. I forgot already. With I can't even think of her name right now. Anyways, Shakana. And it didn't work. His video didn't go viral. It didn't go anywhere. He started messing with me, didn't go viral, didn't work, didn't go anywhere. So now he's going to try his hand at Sukihana. Now he might be successful with this. Every trial run doesn't always have to be success, as we all know. You got to try again. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, Paris Evans, how you doing, sweetie? So I don't know. It's not gonna end well. That's all I got to tell you. Hey, Vel, SL, did you see where Alvo was talking about Shamar and his cousin? No, I didn't see that. We'll get into it. I had enough, future doctor. Hey, SL, we love you. I love you too, sweetie. Mwah. It says, what's good in the neighborhood, beautiful people? Hey, Toby Warner. Hey, sis. Yes, he is. I believe that Sukihana is in on it. You think so? I don't know. I'm not going to get into no conspiracy theory because I never was one of those type of people that get into conspiracy theories. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me see where them likes are at. I know you guys gatekeep likes from me, but I don't know why, because I don't beg you for money like the others do. But I guess you like to be paymasters, so you rather like and be a paymaster. And that's okay. You can stop paymastering over here, the ones that don't like. It says, LaShawn said to bring Shamar down all the way. I don't know. It says, all right, listen, let me just share this. Quite sure a lot of y'all probably seen it, but obviously Sukihana did get the memo of the memo. So I went on to her story. Listen to this.
She gave you an opportunity when nobody else would. She put you back on the map.
Let me see. Okay, so how was the lamb chop supposed to look like this?
When nobody else would. She gave you an opportunity when nobody else would. She put you back on the map.
Let me see. Okay, so how was the lamb chop supposed to look like this? Or like this?
Like that.
So who know how to suck the best dick?
Not Sukihana.
Oh God, here we go.
Louis Gucci Prada.
I basically need to.
Yeah. Why you say 800?
Yeah, we ain't doing all that. She's starting to talk about stuff we don't need to be hearing about. But anyways, I wanted to know if she got the memo, and she did. So that's why she put a voice. She put her over the voiceover of the dude that was going viral, talking about how Sukihana put Shamar back on the map, gave him another chance when nobody else would, which, yeah, he did pretty much get canceled and sued for $20,000 and counting. And she did give him a chance, and I just can't believe that he's allowing someone who's a nobody, LaShawn, and even Alvo, all of them. Why are you allowing these people to mess up your bag? Sukihana could have helped open doors for him all over again. They would have saw him on her hip and how he's still popping regardless of what issues he got going on in the background. And they would have wanted to book him. That would have opened up doors again for him. Because at the end of the day, people are really only looking for money. And with people like Shamar, they're just praying that he just acts like he got some sense, while he's on these bookings so that they can get the money and pay him his money. And everybody's happy. Shamar is his own downfall. LaShawn might be there to help him destroy everything he worked for. Yep. You don't never hear LaShawn getting up recently, going live, defending his own honor, saying, I'm helping Shamar look for a place. I'm helping Shamar, blah, 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 this and that, another. No, LaShawn's up there trying to go head to head with celebrities that want Shamar in their presence. And they benefit and he benefits. And LaShawn's trying to mess that up. How do you call yourself a friend to somebody and all you could think of is something negative to say about Sukihana by saying she set you up with Tommy the Gossip? That ain't my friend. Because a friend wouldn't be thinking like that. Because regardless if, Sukihana got hoochie and this and that and other, she's still a businesswoman. That's how she sells her brand, is by dressing provocative and doing provocative stuff. But she's a businesswoman. She's about that bag. She didn't have Shamar around because he's Shamar. She had him around because he brings in an audience. Audience equals bag. And LaShawn don't want to see that happen. There's no way you can convince me that. Because why would a friend say, "Oh, Sukihana set you up"? How do you know when you wasn't even invited to the what interview or whatever that they were having? Come on now. I do think it's weird that out of all the times Tommy acted like he was driving on the way to fight Shamar, but turned around. Why all of a sudden now he fights him when LaShawn isn't around? I don't know. To be honest with you, it feels funny to me even talking about fights because we're all too grown for that. And I'm saying it because I should be saying it at my age. And Shamar's 28 years old and isn't Tommy the Gossip older than Shamar in his 30s, early 30s? Put his age in the chat. We're all too old. And old don't mean elderly. I'm just saying we're old enough to know better. That this is commentary. This is what we do on social media, but we keep it on social media. It should not be stuff going on behind the scenes on these, after dark. You know what I'm saying? And people are putting hands on each other because somebody can get hurt. Hey, Moreto. It says, let me see. It's just unbelievable. Shamar is already down here, just needs to stay away from these people. Stay from downtown around all these homeless people he used to hang out with. Yep. I don't know. It's crazy. I am new. Hi. I don't want to tear your name up. Sharice Brewster. How are you, sweetie? Welcome. I hope you are subscribed to the channel. Welcome, sweetie. I be seeing random people come over that a new subscribers when I'm on my regular lives, with you guys talking about the circus, and they must look at my writing down subscribers, new subscribers, and that's a good thing, Like I said, it all adds up. 1 or 2 people just coming in, recognizing that they discovered my channel through those little lives that I do. Whether I get 2 people in the live or not, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? At least somebody came. Shamar needs to make a smaller circle. It's so sad. It's too bad. Yeah, it is. I agree with you, Toby. Tommy didn't want to fight Shamar. Right. And when Tommy was explaining what happened, you could tell Tommy was like basically saying, it's like Shamar was provoking him. But I feel like this, before it even got to where it got to, why didn't people just break it up? I'm quite sure there was security there. Hello and welcome. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yes, thank you so much. He has said that on many different occasions, but y'all know how Shamar is always wanting to fight. Shamar need to go sit it down, all the way down. Why is Sukihana even involving herself with those people? It's weird. You know what, Kay? Gone eat. She's doing it for views. She knows that he brings in an audience. I mean, it's probably weird that I do commentary on somebody like Shamar, but he brings in views. You got to give it to him. That's why I get so mad at him when you see him wasting his time getting on his YouTube channel, but you're not monetized for none of the content because you cuss and carry on. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Hey, Coco. Hi, sis. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It says LaShawn has nothing going on but drama. It says, but Shamar, the one who kept being messy. Oh, yeah, I already know that, Tommy. If you was listening to me, I said, when you were explaining the story, you were saying he was provoking you. So why, but I'm saying, why didn't they just break it up before it even got to that point? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm quite sure they got security there. That's what I just said. you didn't just go up and pop him upside the head. I know that. I mean, I already know. I see how you be moving. Now you talk your little mess, you know, and you do your little stuff on your channel, but you're in your own lane. You got the right to do that on your own channel, Tommy. But for somebody to show off because they think they're so bigger than the program and they're cool with Sukihana and they're gonna get a pass for showing off because they're cousins with them and they know Sukihana and they think that, you know, they're bigger than the program. That's not fair. And anybody would have, if you're being pushed in a corner or somebody's trying to push you in a corner or punk you, anybody would have did what you did. I know I would have. It says Natanya, congrats on becoming a mod. Hey everyone, I'm getting in late, but I did hit the like button. Thank you so much, Bonita. LaShawn is like poison, he kills slowly. LaShawn is around Shamar because he got that little money from Sukihana. Yeah, you already know it. LaShawn, I can't stand him. I really can't. I can't, you know. Coco, I'm gonna put the link up if you would like to talk if you have time. You're 27. Okay, Tommy says no. Shamar is older than Tommy. Okay, so Shamar's 28. Okay, I don't know where I thought that Tommy was older than all of them. Okay, now, Tommy. All right, I'm gonna put the link so if y'all want to come up. Just trying to keep up with the comments, trying to read and you know, Tommy, you still owe me a chit chat on your channel, or you can come over here. We were supposed to be doing it last week. I don't know what happened with that. If you really want to gag the girls, no, let me stop. Shamal apologized to her. If I was her, I would be done with him. He does that to me all the time. I'm starting to say, Shamal, are you really meaning these apologies? Because you're doing this quite frequently. And you know, come on now. You can't just be having meltdowns on people and then all of a sudden you want to all of a sudden be sorry. Shamar jumped up in Tommy's face. He got beat up. That's what everyone's saying the same thing, right? Beat up. It says, what y'all want Tommy to do? Stand. I know I wouldn't stand there. Would you stand there, Crafty Feet? You don't even got to ask that question because nobody's even questioning why Tommy did what he did, because anybody with sense would do that. Because I know I would do it too. I'm not gonna sit there and let you disrespect me, jump all up in my face like you want to fight. Don't even try to pretend you're gonna put your hands on me or disrespect me. You shouldn't even be up in my face. You should be across the room addressing me. Don't be in my space because that's threatening to me. And my mother always told me, always look into a person's eyes. And when they come up close on you, before they get a chance to put their hands on you, you put your hands on them first. Because they might take you down first if you don't. Shamar needs to say, I stay in his lane. Yep, and stop running up in people's faces, period. Point blank. Exactly, cutie pie. Crafty Feet, Shamar is going to have to take accountability for his own act. And it's just so messed up. He be messing up bags, man. Cutie pie. Shamar needs a whole new change in direction. Coco, he can come stay with you. He can always come stay with you. Shamar knows he can't whoop Tommy. Shamar needs to keep his hands to himself. Shamar always in somebody's face. He should have his hands in people's face, shaking my head. He did skedaddle like that, but Shamar slapped. Wait a minute, but Shamar slapped. He knew not to hit Tommy. And then, you know what was so funny when Shamar said, matter of fact, I'm going to play the video in a minute. I'm going to let you listen to the video in a minute, guys. Let's get up the likes. Yeah, let's hit that like button. Let's get my likes up like you get Tommy the Gossip's likes up. Tommy the Gossip's in the building. He heard what I said. Tommy know what time it is. Get my likes up. It says, Shamar is known for lying anyway, so I don't believe anything that was Twizzler got to say. Shamar better sit his butt down somewhere before he loses the people that trying to help him. Well, I think he lost a lot of them. They tried to, but Shamar. Wow. Shamar trying to sucker punch somebody. Shamar got what he deserved because he's running around bullying everyone else. That is crazy. All right, I'm gonna pull up the video so y'all can see what LaShawn was saying. He didn't stay on live either. That's how I know that he's trying to put a little battery in Shamar's back. But you could tell Shamar, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Shamar's with it. So I'm gonna let you listen to the commentary I did earlier today. It was at, I want to say 12. I want you to hear this whole thing. You know how we do over here. Who is calling me? Somebody calling me? What's wrong with people? No, it's just notifications. All right, here we go. Video, but before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So I find it really crazy how once again LaShawn is in the equation with Shamar. We all know that this might be his big break in his own head, LaShawn's own head, that because the fight happened between Shamar and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, this might be his big break to stir up mass confusion, perhaps maybe get into a physical altercation with 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, or even on a bigger scale with Sukihana and Sukihana, because Sukihana's name is also being involved in this equation that she was not even present at, that I know of. Now, all of these allegations are allegedly, but it is insane how every time LaShawn is in the presence of Shamar, he puts a battery in his back. You could tell in this live, because the live did not last long, that I don't know if it was a conversation on the back end that Shamar had, because it was Shamar ultimately at the affair at Sukihana's, and he had to have told LaShawn what happened, and LaShawn is running with the narrative that Sukihana set Shamar up. I don't know what happened. I'm not running with the narrative Sukihana set Shamar up or Sukihana. This is what is being said out of LaShawn's mouth. And it seems like, you know, Shamar's kind of sort of treading lightly on saying a lot about the matter, because you already know people have threatened to sue him. He also has a lawsuit for $20,000 that he owes, which has nothing to do with character assassinating, but, you know, foul play, and he lost that lawsuit. Right now, I think that, you know, Shamar is treading lightly, but I really think that Shamar really needs to take a break from LaShawn, because he's going to definitely mess up his bag. People are going to definitely stop working with him. I think that, to me, in my opinion, this is the way that if LaShawn can't get what he wants from Shamar, he can destroy him by messing up relations with people that can get Shamar into doors Shamar can't even get himself into. But I want you to listen to what was said, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Nah, girl, I just don't understand why they be so mad at me.
I just don't understand why they set you up, friend, instead of just telling you up front what it was going to be. That's what I want to know.
I just don't understand why would she even ask me to do it every week. Tell me, and I did it. And then soon I did it, then that's when all that commotion went down.
But you know what? I kind of suspected that Suki was gonna set that up. Yeah, Shamar. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So my thing is with Suki. This is the problem I have with Suki with the bag Uchi. Okay, so this is what I have the problem with. I feel like she is fake. I feel like she's phony, and I feel like she do not really F with you the way she say she F with you. Because honestly, if she F with you the way she say she F with you, she would have never set you up with Tommy in the first place. Like that for real, Suki would never have done that. I feel like that is so fake and so phony. And then for her to have people there to hold your cousin back from protecting you, that's another thing I feel like she violated with. You know what I mean? I feel like she violated you on that. Like that for real.
Hey, sis.
She really did.
Hey.
She violated you.
I'm listening.
And on Pete. And she owed you
who
an
the hell
apology.
that is?
Why she sit up there talking about you owe her an apology? She owe you an apology. Shamar, turn your camera on. Let us see you. Let us see how you look one time. We need to see. We need to make sure this the real Shamar. Oh, is this the real Shamar? Period. What is the real Shamar? Period.
I don't know what would you.
Dude be gassing his head
That's
up.
the real deal. Like, cause girl, where's my? Oh, there we go. But yeah, cause we was like, huh? Period. They say, hey there, Shamar Handsome.
Hey y'all. My bad, I'm over here looking for the damn video. When they show whoop it, goddamn.
Oh, it's still out there, Shamar? Is the video still out there somewhere?
I'm just looking for it.
Please find.
I'm popped off on it.
Here. If I was at that interview, oh baby, I would have went ham.
Don't touch me. Come on, big back.
Folks, like what? Somebody would have touched me. The first person that would have touched me, I would have whoop, 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 whoop. It wouldn't be no talking. On God. Tommy would have got it first. I would have ran straight towards Tommy. I would have been jumping on tables and all. Don't play with me. Yeah.
And stuff, but then they, boy, them up me and ran out the door, boy. You know for a fact they told us not to do what we do, and you did it anyway.
Interesting. Okay.
But Tommy,
you heard that?
Outside, though, and get in the field with me. But he'll easily get in the field with you.
He know that they say not to do what we do. Basically, they didn't want them to start no drama, no fighting. He said, but he did it anyway.
He did it anyways, right?
Yeah, Shamar said that they didn't want them basically to do what they do with the drama and stuff, but Tommy did it anyway. I honestly feel I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
You said, wait a minute, back up. You're saying you just listened to Shamar or LaShawn say that?
Nah, that was Shamar.
Shamar. What did Shamar say again? Let me play it back a little bit. Hold on.
Do what we do, and you did it anyway.
Go back a little bit more.
Yeah.
Jumping on tables and all. Don't play with me. Yeah.
And stuff, but then they, boy, them up me and ran out the door, boy. You know for a fact they told us not to do what we do, and you did it anyway. Make it see.
He said, you know for a fact they told us not to do what we do, but you did it anyways. That's what Shamar said.
Yeah, they didn't want them there acting a fool. They didn't want them there in that studio acting a fool, doing with the stuff that they do. And he trying to say, yeah. he did it
Sukihana's
anyway.
team probably said, "I don't want y'all in there acting up."
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But and they should have stopped it.
Right. That's what I was saying too. They should have stopped it.
Yeah, they knew.
You can't make me understand that. You mean to tell me that couldn't have been diffused before it got to what it got to? If he was chastising, Shamal was chastising Tommy, like trying to get him to fight. Why
that should have been stopped?
Right, it should have been stopped because it wasn't even a fight then. It was just like bucking at each other, or Shamal bucking at Tommy. So why did you stop that bucking and triggering stuff that behavior going on? You could have nipped that in the bud so it wouldn't have got to a fight.
Being that she invited both of them on there and they had animosity with each other anyway, and we all know that. And they got security and everything there. Why wasn't it stopped before it really got started?
Right.
If they already knew that there was animosity there already.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a businesswoman. So I'm not sure why that happened the way it did, because that should have been stopped instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Or better yet, if she knew, like we all know, that there was too much heat between them two, I would have never invited them both there at the same time in the first place.
Yeah, because you just never know what could have popped off. It could have got worse than what happened.
And see, that can lead people to believe that they kind of was hoping for something like that to happen so they can have the video footage. And I could tell you one thing, mark me if I'm wrong, but I bet you neither one of them can get their hands on that video. I bet you that video won't be released right now because they have the footage and a copy of that video for their own purpose. They're not going to release that video to Tommy or Shamar or none of them because they have that video for their own purpose. These are business people we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. These are business people. I don't care how ratchet of an image and scantily dressed, Sukihana is. That's how she gets paid. Right. That's her image.
And once they decide, and I'm gonna tell you how business people operate. They can auction that video off to the highest bidder. Because guess what? They sure can.
To the paparazzis.
The Shade Room posts Shamar a lot. Shamar has been on Shade Room a lot. So guess what?
Well, I shouldn't say paparazzi. I'm talking about they could sell that for a high price to the tabloids.
Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. So that goes back to what I'm saying to you, being that we all know, all of us on social media, we all know that there was animosity, a feud between Tommy and Shamar like that. Why would you invite both of them to come on your show in the first place? Why they should not have been in the same area facility at all? What was your motive? Did you have a motive? And she's not gonna release that tape to Tommy or Shamar because they're gonna keep that tape for themselves. They're business people. They can sell that tape to the Shade Room.
Right, exactly.
Think like this. You know what I'm talking about. Because Shamar's a hot commodity, and Shamar has been all over the Shade Room. They post him all the time.
All the time. He goes viral.
How do we know this wasn't planned?
Right. I don't think it was planned though, because I feel like Tommy, honestly, I think that Tommy honestly just wanted to keep it business too. Like his father's getting his money.
I'm not saying it was planned between Shamar and Tommy. How do you know that business
with her team? Right.
You never know. People think about it. From a business aspect, a business mind, I think, the side of things.
It wouldn't even have been hard to plan it because just Shamar's behavior alone, it don't take much to get him all triggered up or for him to start acting like he's bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? And showing out and acting ratchet.
He's easily influenced.
He's easily influenced. Exactly.
And
that's crazy.
You know what? And the bug could have been put in Shamar's ear to egg stuff on. We don't know.
And we already know that because look at what LaShawn did after the aftermath. He's putting the bug in his ear now. That's why I'm sharing the video because but you can tell Shamar kind of sort of ain't trying to be on the program because this live wasn't even, I think, 24 minutes because it was no conversation. It didn't seem like to me like Shamar was really sort of on the same page as this dude here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that he really wants no smoke.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
Think about it too. If Shamar already knew, and Tommy, they both already knew that they was going to that studio. They knew each other was going to be there. If LaShawn is always in Shamar's business, we know that. Why wasn't he outside of the studio? Just in case anything happened. See, that's what I'm saying. See, something don't sound right with this whole thing. I'm not talking about Shamar and Tommy. They were invited there. They were the ones that were invited there.
No,
it sounds like a business. It sounds like a business move to me. It sounds like a business move to me.
No, Coco. I mean, I'm Coco. No, Frederica. Coco saying that she doesn't believe that it was a setup with Tommy and Shamar wanting to go on the set and act a fool. She thinks that maybe it could have been a setup on Sukihana's team's part, that they already knew that when them two got together, it's inevitable. He was good. They were gonna get into something. So it's not like they walked in and they were blindsided and didn't know that they had beef. They knew that they had beef. So if you know that these two have beef, why didn't you have something set up safety wise so that if even an argument broke out, all of it was under control, whether it got physical or verbal, it still was under control so that nobody had hands put on them. So we're not looking at Tommy the gossip or Shamar. We're not blaming them at all.
No.
Sukihana's team because it did not have to go the way it went. If she got security that's gonna hold her down, you know, in case of like obsessed fan tries to hurt her, then you know your team is more than qualified to make sure that Tommy's on this side or at this dressing room and Shamar's in this dressing room, and they stay away from each other until the interview or whatever you want to do with them together. And even then, you make sure that the place is secure so that nobody is getting hurt. Period.
Yeah, and again, being that we all know, everybody know that they have animosity between each other. Why would she invite both of them to come at the same time anyway? Yeah. You got to think like a business person. It seems like a business move to me.
It's called critical thinking skills.
Yeah,
use critical thinking skills. Now let's listen to the rest of this though.
I won't come outside though and get in the field with me. But he'll easily get in the field with you, though, Shamal, because he know you little. But as soon as I get up there with him, I'm not going to fight LaShawn. Oh, you got to make up every excuse in the book of why you don't want to fight me, though. Let's clock it. Let's really clock it. Let's really catch it. I think Sukihana had something to do with it, too.
I think so, too.
Suki got beat up by... when Suki got beat up by, you got to think about it. When Suki got beat up by Rolly, she did the same thing. Oh, Rolly too big.
Hey, Sophia, happy Wednesday.
Come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Like I mentioned before, this will not end well. You know, a lot of people that put Shamar on board, like Sukihana, you know, Fenty, you know, Shakana, and a lot of even more popular celebrities that have, you know, collab with Shamar. I really feel like LaShawn is trying to sabotage that, alongside with a lot of other people in the circle.
Yeah, but you know what?
I really think that LaShawn is not realizing that to be putting Sukihana into the equation and Shakana, as in saying that they set him up when I know she was about her bag. You know, it's just messing up, you know, opportunities for Shamar. And I think that on purpose, without Shamar realizing it, he's doing it low key in his face But Shamar doesn't have a clue about it, and that's what the sad part about it is. He's been taken advantage of for so long. We know that Shamar's far from perfect. He has a mouth on him that's worse than the truck driver. But I'm just talking about stuff that is in the enemy's control that they choose to do to Shamar. On top of him not being a nice person to people, Shamar can be very rude and disrespectful. I don't think that it still gives people the option to mistreat or deceive people, or walk somebody down a dark path of self-destruction. I think that Shamar honestly needs to check himself before he wrecks himself. He needs to sit with himself for a little while and start to realize what he needs to be doing in his life. He needs to eliminate, because the people, places, and things that have been around Shamar lately do not serve him.
Shamar needs to relocate.
I think so too.
Shamar needs to get the heck out of Atlanta, out of Georgia. He needs to go somewhere, start fresh, start new, get away from everybody there, and get some medical attention. Maybe if he needs to be on medication, he needs to be on medication. And if he needs to be
until he can heal himself,
and get into certain programs that's out here for him. There's nobody there that's helping him do that. I haven't seen it or heard of it yet. Everybody wants the cloud chase. Everybody want a bag. We get it. They all want a bag, whatever they need, they want. But in the meantime, I still don't see anybody really getting him the medical attention that he needs, any medications that he might need, and any kind of treatments that he might need to undergo. I don't see that at all.
Right. Me neither.
He needs to go. Just put his stuff in storage. Get somebody to take that dog, pack some of his stuff, and just totally relocate. That's all I have to say.
Even though Shamar needs to do all these things, let's think his mindset. What if Shamar don't want to do these things, but he should do these things? What if Shamar
he's mentioned it a few times, and I think he's aware, because I think he feels as if he keeps on going down the path that he's going, that he may get himself in some serious trouble that he can't get out of after a while, So I don't really know what his plans are, but he has thought about that being an option. So I don't know. I don't know.
If a person don't like me, stay away from me. And same thing goes for Shamar. Shamar needs to keep those people that don't serve him away from him. I don't feel like he needs to relocate at all. He just needs.
He doesn't have the. He's too easily. Yeah, he's too easily influenced. He doesn't have the mentality to do that on his own. He cannot do that on his own. He can't. We've seen it over and over again. He can't. He don't have the mentality. He's not like. He's not like the average Joe out here. He can't do that on his own. I'm trying to figure out the right words to use. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's not matching up. It's 113 people in here, and them likes are looking like they're on a diet. I mean, Jenny,
they might be at work, Estelle. They might be still at work.
What people?
People might. They probably still at work. They might be on that 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. They probably probably still at work.
I did an early live because I got to be in Boston tomorrow, and
okay.
So I probably I don't know. I'm gonna try to get some workout early morning before I leave and schedule for later on, but it's not gonna be. And then I'll probably only be able to do my writing my new subscribers down later on that night. That's probably only, because that's new. The views ain't coming in all that great right now. So, but I'm gonna do it.
Remember when we discussed? I told you. I said just stick to what you want to do. Whatever's in your heart to do it. It's going. Whatever it is going to come. Whatever it is, it takes time to come.
I know that, so that's why I just said, I know the views are not coming in good, but that's just temporary. As soon as I consistently keep doing what I'm doing with the lives at night, with that, I'm gonna do 1 live a day until it picks up. Once it starts picking up, I might do 2. You know,
Okay.
like I said, it just takes me away from this circus and all this toxicity.
Oh,
It's not
yes.
drama. I don't mind sitting here talking to new subscribers and talking to my mods and my supporters that still come through the chat, even though we're not talking about the circus. It just takes my mind off of the mess, and I love it.
Yeah, it can drain you. Too much of it, too much of the mess can really drain your energy. It really can.
And when I get on them lives, you would think that I had 100 people in there, and I only be having like 25, 30 people in there. And I be talking up a mile a minute, asking y'all what's the weather, and just talking about what I'm gonna eat when I get finished with my cleanse. And y'all making me hungry. I be talking like I got like 500 people in there. He needs to stay in ATL.
You see, who was that? This lady, the one you had before that, was her name Queen something? She said she had a sister like Shamar.
A sister?
Can you see it? Yeah, it was the one you had before. It looked like Queen something. You see it?
Queen Rock. I know who you're talking about. I'll go back up to it, but I know who you're talking about.
Okay. She said she had
Queen Grandma. You talking about Queen Grandma right here.
She said something about she had a sister like Shamar.
Protection services is not a bad thing. They really help you. And then she said, I have a sister just like Shamar. I used to help her until I couldn't do it anymore. And I got, it says hell with it, with a. Yeah, that's Queen Grandma. Who said that? Yeah. Yeah.
See, the thing is, you have to deal with somebody who's equipped to deal with people like that. If they're used to dealing with patients like that, people like that, there are programs like that out here that's able to help people in Shamar's condition.
Yeah.
You just have to know the right.
He has to want it. He's got to stop looking at it like, you know, I don't
need no help. I don't need no this and that. He keeps saying that, but he doesn't realize. He don't realize it. He don't realize it. And that's gonna get him in some trouble to where they'll come and get him one day and put him in a facility to where that's where he will be living at.
They can't section you.
So it's best that he get the help that he needs and starts listening to people that know what they're talking about.
You right. There was somebody in the chat saying, where is Alvo? Why are you asking where's Alvo? Didn't Alvo go live today? Let's go check to see where Alvo's at. He might be on his channel right now talking about SL Davis, aka Selena Davis.
Girl, he had you all on. I forgot to tell you. I seen a picture. He posted a picture of you on his Facebook page.
Let me see. I'll go look right now.
Girl, I don't know what I just saw your picture. I saw a picture, but I didn't get a chance to read anything. I was scrolling through my Facebook and it just popped up. I said, that looks like Estelle. And I was like, what is, I didn't pay it no mind, but that boy, Lord have mercy. Alvo was a trip. A mess.
Alvo was a rolling stone. His hat was his home.
Exactly. No, girl, that was the right song. Wherever he lay his hat is his home.
Yeah. Boy, it's crazy in the beat.
And he is a rolling stone, girl. We might talk Alvo up.
Yeah, I know it. He might get on alive.
Oh, I can see him now. Selena Davis.
Me.
Selena Davis.
Selena Davis is talking about me.
Cry baby.
That boy crazy.
Cry baby. Girl, what you pulling something up in tennis?
Oh, that's no big deal. He got a picture of my profile picture. It just a bookie.
I just seen a picture. I don't know. I just seen a picture because it just popped up. When was this?
Bookie, but go hell or Jill, my favorite crackhead. I
didn't see all that. Elmo know now. Elmo better stop playing. He gonna learn.
I'm not worried about that. He's saying all kind of foolishness. You know, only time people get mad at foolishness like that from a kid is if you really are a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
he's just silly. He's just Alvo has a lot of growing up to do. Well, he just turned 25 years old. Alvo got a lot of growing up to do.
I know. He said, "Bookie, but go hell or Jill, my favorite crackhead. Boy, don't know me from a can of paint."
That's a big. That's a big. He's obsessed. He crazy. He can't stop talking about it, girl. He can't stop talking about you. That's crazy. It's just something about you that just really gets to him.
Yeah, somebody said, Alvo, she's not the only one doing content on you. It's a lot on here. Y'all put your business out here and don't want people to talk about it. Somebody said.
Oh, and that's the truth.
Yep. So yeah, that dude is a wacko.
You don't want nobody. You don't want nobody to know anything about you. I told him, like I said, how you gonna be a so-called content creator if you don't want nobody talking about what you don't want nobody talking about what you doing?
You shouldn't even be on there if he's gonna get sensitive like that.
It defeats the purpose. When you put your business, your life and stuff out on social media, content creators out here, realize that people are going to talk about it.
Right. Listen, look at this. He's so funny. He put one of my thumbnails on one of his videos here. He's so goofy.
I told you. And so when soon as he hear you say his name.
You see, that's my thumbnail.
Yep.
Because why wasn't you able to resize it so that you could see the whole entire thumbnail? Bloggers be lying for views. He used my thumbnail. Matter of fact, which thumbnail that he used? He is so silly. He thinks that it's hurting me. He don't understand.
It's not. He don't understand.
Right. This is my line of business. So why would I be offended by, him saying
all
something?
All that boy doing is promoting you.
That's all he's doing. That's why he calls me Selena Davis, because he knows that that's promoting me. And I love it. I mean,
he's really not. He's really doing the opposite.
Yeah. Boy, crazy.
He don't realize that, though.
He will one day.
Mm.
He will one day. That
LaShawn.
boy will one day. No, like I said, I take it with a grain of salt. I work with disability people and Shamar needs help. NBA lady says, never get tired of hating on Tommy. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I said he needs help. He does. Everybody that's around him, that's been around Shamar, who's dealt with Shamar, they know something's going on mentally with him. They know that he needs help. That stuff, that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I talked to you about that part before. And a lot of people don't know where all of that came from. It runs thick. It's there. He's not the only one in his family, that's got conditions like him.
Yeah.
So he's not the only one. So, he gets around certain people like LaShawn that wants to take advantage of him. And it's not just LaShawn who, he had other people too. And they know that he has a condition. And that's how they keep on using him and taking advantage of him. They know that already.
Right.
So if y'all know that, why not try at least if he's so easily influenced, why don't you easily influence him to go over there to get some medical attention?
Right.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They too busy trying to make a bag off of him. They're not worried about his well-being. They're not.
I was saying the same thing as you. They're not worried about it because they're trying to get a bag off him. They know that he has mental health issues, and they know that every year that they're around him in his circle and not helping him, they know it's also getting worse, but they don't care.
Exactly.
So that's why they don't get him help. They don't care.
Yep. Just like Alvo, just sit around here and won't go back to dating him again. Why wouldn't he date him? He was around Shamar when him and Shamar were both homeless at one point, but they were off and on for a few times. But that last time, when Shamar got his own place and Kay was managing Shamar, and Shamar was going all over the place, rising back, up to the top. Man, shoot. Alvo couldn't get over there fast enough.
Right.
And what made me mad with Alvo, and I don't care if he is listening, he need to hear this. What made me mad with Alvo was, we all knew it. We all knew he was using Shamar. He had the nerve to sit around after a while when nothing else was going to transpire between them, and he wasn't going to get no more money and take whatever was dealing with him with the money for it. Right. He opened his mouth right on social media and I told you about that, came clean and said that he was using Shamar. That he would have never got with Shamar if Shamar didn't have clout and all of that. He said it right there on his live. When he said that, I could have went through that doggone screen on him because we already knew it. And he tried to lie to everybody, making it seem like he wasn't using Shamar. I really love Shamar. I wasn't using Shamar. I was doing this. I was doing that. Yeah, right. Just to turn around and just, for once in his life, tell the truth to the world that he just was with Shamar just to use him. If Shamar didn't have clout, Shamar wasn't around those higher up people in the industry, he would have never been with Shamar.
At all. But he admits to it. He said
he admitted it. If anybody want to see it, go through some of his lives. Alvo said it out of his own mouth and he admitted that. That had me 360 degrees hot. Because we already knew it. But for him to just sit there and how he was saying it like it was, I was like, oh wow, you got some nerve.
Confirming it though.
That's sad.
He was confirming it though.
Yeah, we all knew he was lying anyway from the get-go. But he went on ahead and confessed everything.
He might not like you, but he will definitely any means necessary. He has to sleep with you, do whatever. He gonna do it.
He's the type of person who only deals with people to seek out opportunities. That's it. He's that type. If it's not an opportunity in it for him, he's not dealing with it. It's got to be something in it for Alvo. Remember when I told you, he said it out of his own mouth, he's a street ninja.
Right.
He said it and his actions show it.
Right.
That's crazy. Even when he admitted that his supporters know that he lies. And they still support him and still fund him money and everything else. That's not on Alvo. That's on them.
But it goes to show what kind of people they are.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So the apple don't fall too far from the tree. If you can relate to somebody that you know is a compulsive liar, he tells you he's a compulsive liar, then come on now. You got to look at that.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah. It says, hi, Ethel. I'm new viewer and I love your content. Thank you, Adrian. I hope you are subscribed to the channel, sweetie. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Scummy be lying for views. Yep. My boy crazy. All he need to do is focus on turning himself in on September 12th. That's all he needs to do is focus on that.
He wasn't planning on turning himself in at the beginning when he thought he was getting ready to get locked up. The first thing that came to his mind was packing whatever he had leaving out of Georgia and fleeing. He had no intentions then to turn himself in. But so what made
the reason why he don't want to turn himself in is because if you think about it, if he could have put somebody on that bond already, he would have already been out of the clear. He would have been cool. I don't think he has anyone that's gonna put their name on a bond because those are the only two options he has: probation and a bond. That's what the Kevin said, the guy Kevin that was on the phone with him. But I also think Kevin's saying whatever he needs to say to him, trying to lighten the blow, because he's just like sick of it. He just wants him to come back to Atlanta, Georgia, and then whatever happens to Alvo happens to him. You know, let me
tell you something. Alvo could say all he want to say, but one thing I've learned and paid close attention to him and people like him, he knows the same thing. He know it. This is the reason why he never went back over there to Georgia. He probably has no intentions on going back, because guess what? Like I said, if he had intentions on doing that, he'd have been back over there.
He would have been back.
All he's doing is running from place to place. That doesn't show us that he
just go now.
He's
Why
not
wait to the 12th on his court date. Just go now.
He doesn't want to take the risk or the chance on being conned into getting locked up. He don't trust
being conned because the Bills barman is talking to him, or Kevin, the probation officer, whoever that guy is. He's talking to him like, okay, well, if you don't want to get put back on a bond and someone has to sign for the bond, then just tell the judge that you want probation. No, you done made that so bad for yourself by avoiding it. You're not getting options when you get in front of the judge. You can't tell the judge you don't want another bond on you. You want probation. You're going to get what the judge gives you, or what the probation mutually agrees with the judge to give you.
Well, if he would have never messed over Shamar, he wouldn't have had that problem, now would he?
Right, exactly.
Shamar would have still had his name on that bond to this day.
Right.
That's what happens when you think you're gonna mess over somebody and be in the clear. See how karma works? Karma.
Listen what said, and that's what I'm saying. That bondsman can tell Albert anything just to get him to turn himself in. That's what my point is. He could be telling. It sounded like when he was talking to him, like that's what he was trying to do, to tell him anything just to get him to turn himself in.
Oh, according to Alvo, see, I don't have no warrant. I don't have no warrant no more. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Well, go back to Georgia then if you ain't got no warrant.
Why won't you go clear it up then if you don't have one?
Go back to Georgia and try to work things out with Shamar and get an apartment together with Shamar and live happily ever after if you don't have no warrant.
Because I believe he would have stayed in Atlanta, Georgia.
He was trying to get back with Shamar before all of this went down. And then, he was trying to get back with Shamar until LaShawn and 𝗪𝗪𝗔𝗧 started messing with him. And then he ran. Because he was trying to get back with Shamar. He was already back at Shamar's apartment. LaShawn and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 broke that up.
That's crazy.
But this is what Shamar and Alvo messed up. See, Alvo he's not as bright as I would take him to be. Alvo was so anxious to try to make content to get his views and stuff up.
Right.
To where when he went back by Shamar's house, he started filming it. And that let everybody know, oh, wait a minute, Alvo is back over there by Shamar. Oh no. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 said, oh no, this ain't gonna happen. And he got a hold of LaShawn, and they both nipped that in the bud. And then Alvo took and he ran. Why didn't he feel? See, you got to pick your own poison. You picked an opportunity to get on social media and get your views up for money.
Right.
Versus having a place to lay your head and chill out and figure out your next move.
Exactly.
You're not as smart as I took you to be, Alvo. You're not there yet. I keep saying you're too young-minded. You're not there yet. You don't have enough street sense. Common sense would have told me, let me lay low by Shamar house for a while until we figure this thing out. And then me and Shamar, we can move when his lease is up, or break the lease and move. And nobody will know where we are. Nah.
Right.
That money, getting views and trying to get paid, meant more to him than common doggone sense.
Yep, you're right. And that's sad. That is sad.
Not thinking.
That money meant more than anything.
And it got him jammed up. That's what
Yep.
it did. Got him on a run. Got him all on a run. His name could have still been on that bond and everything.
He just, to me, he just made the situation worse.
Worse.
No
Worse. Yeah. No, you're right.
It. Yeah. It just made it worse for him, and he is just all over the place.
Why in the world would you want to live a life of ducking and dodging? Every time you turn around, sneak into the grocery store, disguising yourself. I wouldn't have did that. If my name was on Shamar's bond, it would have stayed on his bond. Because I'd have said, look, baby, let's break this lease. Let's get your stuff in the U-Haul. We're getting ready to go.
Right. But
big dummy. I got mad. I was almost cheering for 1 second for Alvo and Shamar to work things out, but it just got worse. It started getting worse.
Right.
And you could thank Messy Dog and LaShawn Messy behind for that. They did that.
Right. Yeah,
that's too much, man. That's too much.
It is. I don't really get how it just got blown out of proportion like it did. And you know, Alvo got himself in this situation, and Tommy the Gossip and Shamar, fighting, with a place of business.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shamar got to go to court tomorrow.
For what?
That train station situation, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, push come to shove, he should only have to pay a fine. You know? That's a misdemeanor. That's a little situation, whatever that little thing was. You pay your fine and you go about your business.
Right. Well, let's hope.
Because that ain't even nothing to really get it. That's not no big ticket item. That's not nothing like that.
Right.
But still and all, he shouldn't even been messing around with. He shouldn't even got himself caught up with that, whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much going on, man.
It is too much.
They doing, you know what? If they want to really make some money, they need to turn this thing into a whole soap opera. As the gays turn. As the gays turn.
As the gays turn.
The gays of our lives.
You said as the gays turn.
Ooh, and they turn it too, huh? Everywhere you turn is some mess. Everywhere you turn is and Kay over here with her mess. Everywhere you turn, you can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, because Kay is she's starting to be real messy too.
I seen that.
You know
seen
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she's starting to be real messy too.
Yeah,
and very questionable.
Well,
some bloodshed.
But you got to realize too, if you pay any attention, you may or may not have. Kay has been like that off and on. Let me tell you about her. She'll change and switch up on you too.
Mm-hmm.
She's like that too.
Cause she does that with Tommy all the time.
Tommy and Kay were real cool. Next thing you know, they're not cool. Kay is over here real cool. She back cool. She act like she want to be cool with Shamar again. She's off and on with that with him. Then she'll switch over here and be cool with Alvo. Then she'll go over here. What's the other guy name? Start with a K. What's his name?
Oh, Kylie.
Next thing, that girl is too. She got too many. She's everywhere. She's just every girl. And look, I seen her on her live. When was this? Yesterday on Instagram. Somebody was telling her, why you always in gay people business? She said, because I'm gay. I said,
Right.
okay. She
Who said
claims
that?
she did. I told you before. She claimed that she's a part of the community, LGBT community. She said that more than one occasion.
She acts like she don't like the people in the community.
I seen her with some gay chick at one point. One of them times I seen her and this gay chick on her live or something like that. I said, oh, okay. I just left it at that. I didn't really say nothing because I kind of like she's too deep with it. What's up with that? And then one day I seen her on live on Instagram, and I seen that female she was in the live with. Yeah.
Right.
So I was like,
she needs to be focused on them little kids she got. She got a whole bunch of kids, honey.
I don't see how no gay woman want to put up with her. I wouldn't do it.
Wait a minute. You're trying to say K goes both ways?
I told you that.
I didn't know that. I thought that she just like men. So she's part of the LBG. What is it? What is it? What is it? LBGT?
LG. T. Q.
Okay.
I just say LGBT. Or sometimes I just say LGB. It's too many. Too many alphabets. LGB.
Messing up stuff right now.
Yeah, just say LGB.
I know LGB.
Yeah. I kind of figured. Remember, I told you I tried to communicate with Kay maybe twice it was on some business stuff. It didn't have anything to do with the entertainment industry. And she was like real cold and everything. She was like, oh, well, but you know how she be talking. Well, I'm down for black women, and you don't owe me nothing. I'll the blah blah blah. And I was like, because I was questioning, how you want to do this if that's something that I would consider. And at the time, I was just thinking, of certain things, and she just seemed cool to me. I like I said, I never had no deep rooted dealings with that girl.
My mother used to raise me and my sister. Just because I don't like that person,
I ain't never had no deep rooted situation with her. Yeah, right. I never hung out with her, never was around town with her. So it wasn't that deep. It wasn't no deep rooted, nothing like that to even have no mess going on. So no.
And that's a good thing.
Right.
And that's a good thing.
You could put it right there. I could get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know that her and Ivan was kicking it for a minute, and then Ivan said, I guess it was a fallout. So
yeah, he did say that, and I'm not sure if that revolved around Shamar or not, because Ivan did mention something dealing with Shamar, but he was saying that Shamar don't want to deal with working with no men. Shamar only want to deal with working with females. He don't want to deal with working with any men. So that's something Ivan did say. So maybe that kind of made Ivan feel some type of way, like, dang, Ivan probably feel like, well, business is business, that he could help him elevate and get from point A to point B. But I don't think that wasn't gonna work out like that. So maybe that could be a possibility why him and Kay fell out too. I don't know. Ivan, don't shoot me. I don't know.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, because he gets little rowdy and bowdy.
Yeah, right. He be ready to go to war.
Yeah, he do. Come on, Ivan. I'm ready for y'all. Stay ready, boy.
I stay ready, boy.
I love somebody, man. He's a trip, bro. He really is.
But he's good, people. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button now. Come on now.
Like button.
Let me see where they're at, actually. I'm so busy running my mouth.
That's all you gotta do is this. Or this.
Yeah, hit the like button. They ain't went nowhere.
You know what happens whenever you get off and you go back and check? That's when it'll go up. I don't know what that is, but it'll go up. You leave and you check back.
I noticed that too.
Girl, Toby say the gay and the restless.
Who said that?
Girl, Toby, I just saw that. Some other gay, because I was doing the soap operas as the gays turn. Girl, she say the gay. Oh, that's what I say. Yeah, I said the gay and the restless, and she must have repeated. She must have repeated.
She remembered it from when you said it.
Yeah. Perfect titles for this community. Yeah, Cutie Pie said, "Yep, she said that." Toby.
The gay and the restless.
Ben Hike 57 say LGBTQ. Oh, who was that writing all the alphabets? Come on,
Alvin.
Ivan said that he had the whole alphabet.
Alvin from Ivan
wrote that. He wrote the whole alphabet.
Yeah.
That joker there. We sometimes just say the alphabet community. The alphabet community.
Well, listen,
or the rainbow community.
The rainbow community. I'm about to get off. I'll be back on here at 8, and I just want to chill because I just got back in from the mall doing some shop till you drop, girl. And I want to rest. I did everything I had to do for the week, and I'm all set for the weekend. I'm gonna take my sister to get a pedicure and a manicure. I'm gonna take her out to eat on Sunday. I took her out last Sunday for her birthday, but we're gonna go out again because we had so much fun. I want to have fun next Sunday.
You're having too much fun.
It was last Monday, but we're gonna go out Sunday. And I said, "Girl, let's go get a pedicure and a manicure, and then we'll go out to eat." See, I love eating with my sister because she's a foodie like me, and we be getting it in, girl, with the food. We be getting it in. Yep. So everything's done for the weekend. Before the weekend even hits, my house is all straightened up. Everything I needed to do project wise. I got other projects that need to be done, but I have to have a handyman come in that I call a handyman service. I call them handyman services. I'm quite sure there is a service that is called handyman service. But anyways, and that will be done next week, like say Monday, Tuesday of next week. But other than that, everything I got to do, that if I didn't get done would stress me out, is all done. That's why I took myself to the mall and got me a couple of pairs of sneakers and a couple of outfits. And honey, that heat wore me out. Now, if it was in the winter time, I could move through these different stores that I went through, at the mall, and I would see, because it's like an outside mall where you leave out the store and go into another store, but you got to go outside. So I was in that heat, and then I had 7 bags. So so I was like, I got to get home. I'm tired. So I'm gonna just rest until 8 o'clock, and I ain't doing nothing else today and stuff. Usually I be putting it in because it's the end of the month, putting up crazy videos, but I ain't doing that today. I'm gonna put up something for I think tonight, or I'm gonna do something, but it's gonna be something quick, and then I might do a video before I leave to go to Boston tomorrow. In the morning time, I'll do that. So tonight, I'm done for the night. Because this is
look, and then I have workflow tomorrow and Friday, and I'm free the weekend, but even though I won't be home all day tomorrow and Friday, I'm gonna try to pop in and out when I can.
Yeah, just
always try to make sure I tell you.
You got a life too. You can't just be over here helping me manage my stuff and not handling what you need to be taking care of. You know what I'm saying?
I can multitask though.
Yeah.
I mean, but I always try to let you know what's going on, so that you'll know.
I get it. There's a couple of my mods that are good like that. And you're definitely one of them too. And I respect that. I just always want to make it clear that you are not obligated. If you got things going on in your life, that comes before anything. This ain't your job.
Yeah, I got bills to pay. Of course I got bills to pay.
Exactly. And I respect that. So let me see. I put your link inside of the chat. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Coco's channel. Okay. She's my co-host up here, as y'all know at this point, and she'll be on here a lot. And I want you guys to support her channel. Please do that for me. Okay, so I'm getting off. I won't be on here until 8 o'clock. I see Alvo talking trash about me writing down subscribers, thinking that basically that's probably corny what I'm doing. But you know what? As corny as it is, I'm still gonna do it. You know what? Alvo, if you're in the bushes, I'm doing something, staying in my lane like old people do. I write down new subscribers. You're young, so you could do something different kind of content. Old people do that kind of content. Like old people do. Like puzzles in the book and all that stuff. We like to do or get scratch tickets and stuff like that, and
play bingo.
Like that. This is what old people do. No, so let me stop. Anyways, I gotta get off. Love you, Coco. Love y'all, chat and supporters. Without you, nothing will be possible. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. And I'll see you at 8 p.m. if you choose to, because that is not the content that you guys had met me doing. But I will be on my little live at 8, even if I'm only only on it by myself, trying to write down some of my new subscribers that join the community. So I love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. All right.